today, and only today, actually I do this like once a year, but I'm gonna tell you what's in my GoPro bag. And in my GoPro bag, I'm using this, the GoPro Hero 7, and these are my top 10 things that I carry with me as a pro GoPro user. Hope you enjoy. What is up, boys and girls? My name is Vin Jimfield. Hope you're having a smashing day, and if not, hopefully this video will turn things around. If this is your first time to the channel, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. For the rest of you, thank you for joining me once again. So, today we're talking about the GoPro Hero 7 and my top accessories. Now I got some stuff here. Now I did this video a couple of years ago and it was very popular, and I thought I'd try to repeat that success. So in that video, this was like 2014, I think. Oof, it's been a while. I had this really big GoPro bag, and it was wonderful. It was just filled with accessories, and I used it plenty. And something happened. I realized I need to change my life, like radically. I need less stuff to be happier. I basically became a minimalist. And so that's the reason why I actually bought the GoPro Hero 7, because it was a very small thing and I wanted to keep it that way. And that's why the number one thing that I'm gonna introduce in this video is the case that I put it in. And it's this thing. This is just a protective case, and it fits basically just my GoPro Hero 7 and a battery or two. That's it. But don't worry, the video is not ending on the case. Okay, I will still introduce 9 more things. I just wanted to mention the most important thing here. The main reason for this thing is just to protect my camera. That's it. It's not to hold all my stuff. So that's why I'm gonna put links to stuff. No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it in my kit.com. I'm gonna make a list of all the GoPro accessories where I had there, so you can check that out. Okay, so that was number one. Now the second thing on my list is, and I made a review of this, and it's this thing. It's the GoPro 3-way. This is the most expensive selfie stick on the planet. It's foldable, and you can use it in 3 different ways. It's really good for vlogging, and it gives you nice stable shots, but it's pricey, and for that reason alone, I'm not sure that most people need it. But since this is my top 10 list, this is dead given. By the way, none of these items are in any order or anything like that, okay? Just to keep that in mind. So it's not like my number 1 is my number 10 or anything like that. This is my number 2 though. That's just not funny. The second thing I'm gonna show you is this thing. This is a dual charger. This is an original GoPro accessory. And what it does is I can charge 2 batteries at the same time, and I can fast charge it on a portable device and use like a TP-Link 2.4 amps, and I could charge 2 batteries pretty quick. They aren't that big, so it shouldn't take that long to charge these things, which is good because the GoPro battery, it's not, as you can probably imagine, the GoPro does not record very long, and you need extra batteries. And if you're out there just shooting all day, chances are that 1 battery, even 2 batteries just won't cut it. So you can have lots of batteries on you, or you can do it the 3-way style. And that is, you have one battery in the GoPro, and you have 2 connected to a portable charger, and you just charge it. And that's why this thing is very important. You can also get good generic brands, but I use the GoPro original just because I wanted to. Simply as that. So the number 4 thing on my list. Now I did show you the 3-way, but I actually still want to recommend a mini tripod. These are so stellar, and I use these a lot because I usually connect these to my smartphone, to my DSLR, to my mirrorless, to my GoPro. These are practical. They're practical to hold like a selfie stick, and they're just practical because it's a small tripod. I use these all the time. I have several of these, and I just thought to myself, I have to recommend this. Even though technically speaking, the 3-way can do the same thing. You can just pull out the legs from the handle, and you can have like a mini tripod. But I still am a huge fan of these things. Manfrotto makes really good ones. This is not a Manfrotto, this is a more of a generic brand. I'll put a link in the kit list. Right, this is going good. The number 6 on my list is this. This is a floating handle, I guess you can call it. There is an original one. You can get the GoPro original, but I chose to get a cheaper one because this is not something I wanted to spend a lot of money on. So basically, this thing will not drown. I've tested it quickly, and it does actually work. This floats even if you have a GoPro on it, which is great because the GoPro is small and you don't want to drop it and lose that because it is quite pricey. So this saves you the hassle of, you know, contacting insurance companies and whatnot. And it just does what it does. You know, you can use it as a handle, you can use it as a selfie stick or whatnot, but most importantly, it will not drown. So cool advice there. And next up, obviously, would be the water case. Now, I know that the GoPro Hero 7 is water resistant. I still recommend people to use a water case, and the simple reason is salt water. Salt water is just not good with tech. You don't want to get salt residue inside of these hinges. It's gonna stick, it's gonna mess up your life big time. Like, what I'm saying is that yes, you can go and swim with this thing in the ocean, but then when you get back, you have to make damn sure that you clean it properly, because if you don't, well, it's not gonna look pretty. So that's why I do recommend the water case, and I do have the original, but you can get really good generic versions of this. I've used these plenty, even back in the day when I used my GoPro Hero 3, I had a water case for it, and a water case is just great. And it's also good because it will protect your GoPro when you're going skiing or, you know, go-karting or whatever. You know, it will just give that extra protection, you know, for your GoPro, because let's face it, the GoPro is not exactly cheap. Okay, number 8 on my list is this thing. This is a wrist strap, and it's pretty much what it sounds like. You just have it like a wrist, and let's say you're driving a GoPro or a go-kart or whatever, or racing car or flying an airplane. Yeah, it's not like I do it, but this is actually pretty practical. So you can like film stuff, you can film while you're doing something else. It's a very practical thing, and different versions of these things. Some can even swivel. This one is a very simple layout. I have a different one also where I can swivel 360 degrees, but I haven't found it for this video. I'm sorry. You know, I'm really sorry. So yeah, that's a good device to have. Now, the number 9 thing, I really should make a video about this one. It's this thing. This is an adapter, and you might be wondering, what does this adapter do? Well, glad you asked. I also happen to have the DJI Osmo Mobile. And what this does is that you can put your GoPro inside the DJI Osmo, and you can use your GoPro in a smartphone gimbal, and that's why you need an adapter. It's very simple, right? I'm gonna make a video on it. If I already have, I'll put a link up here and there and in the description. And my final thing, which I'm not even gonna show you, it's in this one. It's inside this camera. Actually, you know what? I will show it to you because I'm a generous kind of a guy. The memory card. Now, obviously you need a memory card, but not just any memory card. You need a memory card that is 256 gigabytes. And the reason why I want to recommend it is because this is a tiny device, and when you're using it in action mode, you're not gonna wanna fiddle around with a small memory card whenever you run out. So you wanna make sure that you are always like covered when it comes to batteries and when it comes to storage. And that's why I recommend something like 256 gigabytes, because you'll be covered for all the day. Like, you can record 4K for like 8 hours. So definitely get a really big micro SD card. And that's pretty much it. That's it for my little GoPro accessories, top accessories for 2018. Now I know it's almost the end of the year, but I think I'll make another one of these videos next year, probably somewhere around summer 2019, because then I'll be I've got some project lined up. That's all I'm saying. So hope you enjoyed this video. And question of today: which GoPro accessory did I miss, and which one do you recommend and like the most? Yeah, that was pretty much it. So don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss my upcoming videos. And I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, that was it. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, see that like button, smash it. And I got some freakishly awesome videos coming up. Better subscribe so you don't miss a beat. I'll see you later. Peace.